Hi, beautiful souls. This is Lynni from Lynni's Brilliant Sparkling Light, and today is August 3rd, 2020. We just had the full moon in Aquarius with the sun in Leo, and I thought I would come on again and do just a short video, pick us a few cards for this beautiful full moon energy, which is also part of the theme we've been talking about releasing. The full moon is moving. It's let's see, it's waning. You know, from now forward, it's waning. It's getting less light, and that supports us in releasing things. So, and you know, releasing things aren't always what we think. Like, I was inspired. Like, I didn't realize I had so much electronic stuff on my phone that I could just delete. You know, like maybe old voicemails, just the people that called you, just a list of the people that called you. You know, you can go through deleting emails that you don't care about, or you know, aren't you already read, they're old news. Maybe unsubscribing to lists. Yeah, so it can be true releasing old things or clothes or relationships that don't work, but it can also be that mental, releasing that mental negative mindset. You know, maybe something you're thinking that you didn't realize, an old belief that just isn't serving you anymore. So today I'm picking us cards from the Sacred Traveler, Denise Linn. I love that deck. And Animal Dreaming, Scott Alexander King. And two cards already came forward, so let's see what they are. Oh, view from above. Get the big picture. I'm going to show that to you. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, sometimes we're too focused on the small, tiny details. I mean, they're valuable, but sometimes it really helps us to step out. I know lots of teachers talk about it in different ways. Like sometimes I listen to Colette Baron Reed, and she talks about hopping on your eagle or your dragon and flying above all the issues and seeing it from above. You know, when you get the bigger picture, you zoom out and you get more general. And it really helps you feel more inspired and uplifted. Here they have people floating in those beautiful balloons. And again, it looks like a foreign land. I think view from above, we can tap into our heart's desires and our dreams when we're floating above and looking at the big picture. And we don't focus so much on the timing, the small details, like if something hasn't happened quick enough, because we can see the beauty and the synchronicity of the big picture. Let's see who else has come forward. Oh, this is beautiful. Bilby is fear, number 7. And 7 is a spiritual number, but you know, this cool thing that I heard today, maybe you already know it, but it was talking about how when things you want to release, you know, you have this knowing, you want to step into the most vibrant, powerful version of yourself. And as you release those old beliefs, sometimes your fears, those old fears, are kicked up. And when they're the highest frequency, like the loudest, it actually means they're about to leave. That that's just your ego, and it's nothing wrong. It's because your ego or old negative thought system doesn't want you to think positively. Like, positive thoughts don't care if you think what you choose. Like, you can choose. It's all neutral. You get to choose whatever you want. There's no attachment. But with those negative beliefs, they want you to think negative. You know, I heard someone, I think Bashar, say that, you know, they lie to you because they want to keep you in that fear. So, you know, now is the time to know that you're on the right track, that you're releasing all those old fears. And let's see, if I have the book, I'll see if there's anything else that we want to say about that. Here, let me just hone in on this and see if anything else jumps out at us. But I think the message is, just don't get too focused on the little things. Look at the bigger picture. Imagine and dream. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so if we, part of the message here is it's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when we get caught up in the day-to-day survival and the ups and the downs. But what's the bigger picture? What lays ahead? What's our goal? So imagine yourself in the future and ask yourself if what you're doing now will be important to your future self. Wow, beautiful. Focusing on concerns takes up valuable life force energy. So keep your focus directed at the important things in life. The things you love, the things you value, let everything drop away, which is, that's part of this message of this whole month about release. So focus on our dream, to daydream. That was one of our other readings, the daydreaming. And let me see if there's anything more from the Bilby. And I think the Bilby card is actually telling you that you can actually give the Bilby your fears. And it's about vulnerability. Let's see. Don't think, let's see. One more thing, let's see. Look at the Bilby and allow him to teach you how to control your fears so they do not envelop your soul and prevent you from realizing your true destiny. Yeah, because your fears aren't real. You really want to recognize that maybe there was a time way in our distant past when, for survival, that, it was good to be reactive and fearful. Like if there was a bear suddenly there, or a mountain lion, or something that you had to react to, and that it was good to be afraid of because they might eat you. But today, we have such beautiful lives, so we want to be careful about letting our fears run our life. There's times where you do have to check with your body, and if there's something that's warning you, you want to pay heed if that's your intuition. But mostly, and especially today with these unique times, I think we let our fears run rampant. We forget that our fears are not who we are, and we forget to step back and float above and see the bigger picture, the bigger outcome, tying this together with our previous cards, to allow ourselves to daydream about the kind of world we'd like to live in, to imagine what you are creating and how will that feel, and what you're doing. Is it something you value? Is it something that empowers you? And, just thank your fears. You don't have to push against them even. You can embrace them and thank them for being there for you, that in the past, they played they played an essential part, but thank you very much. You're choosing out of love. You're not going to let your fears run you. So I think that's the message for today, August 3rd, that communication, creative energy, moon in Aquarius, sun in Leo, vibrant and different, and tapping into our most authentic self, doing what you love. I love to do these videos, so I invite you to like and share and subscribe. And if you want a reading for yourself, you can message me and, make it known that you'd like a reading. So message me on Lynni's Brilliant Sparkling Light Facebook page, and this YouTube is Lynni's Brilliant Sparkling Light, and I may post it to Facebook as well. And until next time, lots of love. Have a beautiful week. Be kind and compassionate to yourself, and don't forget to just really talk lovingly. Choose love over fear, because love is really the truth of who you are. Drop into your heart. It just takes a moment to breathe, ground, and go outside. Have some fresh air. Do something you love. Talk to you next time. Ciao.